The hallway was supposed to sound like any other morning. Lockers slamming, backpacks zipping, sneakers squeaking on tile. But today it sounded wrong. Too quiet. Too tense. Too much like something awful had just happened, or was still happening. And then you heard it, faint, shaky breathing from behind a supply closet door, the kind of breathing someone does when they're trying really hard not to cry. That was Emily Carter, a small, soft-spoken sophomore who never bothered anyone, locked in a dark closet with her back pressed against shelves of cleaning supplies, her knees tucked up to her chest as her phone cast a dim glow across her face. But what the bullies didn't know, what made the whole moment twist into something they'd never recover from, was that Emily had pressed go live the second they shoved her inside. The screen was broadcasting everything: their laughs, their insults, their threats, all of it carried straight into the phones of hundreds of students who followed her art stream account. And viewers were multiplying every second. But let me take you back for a moment, because Emily's story didn't start with cruelty. It started with quiet dreams and a girl who always seemed to stand, or hide, on the edge of things. Emily had moved here only 6 months earlier, after her mom took a second job in town. She was the kind of kid who drew galaxies in the margins of her homework and made bracelets for people who never ask. And maybe that's why she caught the wrong kind of attention. Not because she did anything, but because bullies always sniff out people who don't fight back. The main bully was Brianna Holt, a girl who walked like the school belonged to her. Her dad donated money to the athletic department every year. So teachers looked the other way, and students followed her because, well, high school runs on fear more than friendship sometimes. And for reasons no one ever understood, Emily became her new target. At first it was whispers, then copied homework thrown away, then a shove in the hallway. But today it escalated. Today Brianna decided humiliation needed an audience. When the bell rang, Brianna and her friends cornered Emily by the storage closet near the gym. "Where do you think you're going, little mouse?" Brianna smirked. Emily hugged her books. "Just class." Her voice cracked. "Oh look, she's shaking." Brianna laughed, mimicking her with cruel exaggeration. Then shove. Books falling. Laughter echoing. And before Emily even realized what was happening, she was shoved into the closet, the door slammed shut, and the lock clicked. Darkness, silence, and a phone buzzing in her trembling hand. She could have curled into herself and waited. She could have cried quietly until someone found her. But Emily did something no one expected. Not even herself. She opened her streaming app, flipped the camera, and whispered, "If you can see this, please help." The comments exploded instantly. "WEHO located you. OWNTHE pran CELECHEAU STLAV EMILIODUEGLEU." And then the most powerful comment of all, hundreds watching. "Keep streaming." Outside the closet, Brianna strutted down the hallway, reenacting the moment for her friends. "Did you see her face? Priceless?" They laughed, unaware that their classmates' phones were lighting up with notifications. Unaware that students were gathering. Unaware that teachers were being alerted. Unaware that their cruelty was no longer private. They were the villains of a show being watched in real time. The turning point came fast. Too fast for Brianna to prepare for. The principal, Mr. Harris, a stern, no-nonsense man who rarely showed emotion, burst around the corner with 2 teachers behind him. "WCRISC," he shouted. A freshman pointed to the closet with shaky hands. Mr. Harris sprinted to the door, unlocked it, and the second the light hit Emily's frightened face, the entire hallway fell silent. Not guilty silence. Not uncomfortable silence. The kind of silence that comes right before consequences. Mr. Harris knelt beside her. "Are you hurt?" She shook her head, wiping tears. He gently helped her stand, then turned to the now gathered crowd. His voice dropped into something cold. "Who locked this girl in here?" And every single student turned to look at Brianna. She froze like she'd just been caught on camera, which, ironically, she had. Someone held up their phone and said, "It's all Liv." The whole school saw. Brianna's face drained of color. Her mouth opened but no words came. "My office." "Now," the principal said sharply. "All of you," he added, pointing to her laughing friends. As they walked away, whispers spread like wildfire. "They're done. Expelled for sure. Good. They deserve it." But Emily wasn't done yet. Later that afternoon, after everything had calmed down, Emily stood on stage at the auditorium assembly. Mr. Harris called. An assembly packed wall to wall with students who'd watched her live stream or heard about it. She looked nervous, still small, still soft-spoken, but no longer invisible. Mr. Harris handed her the mic. Emily would like to say something. Her hands shook, but when she spoke, her voice was steady. "I never wanted attention," she said quietly. "I just wanted to feel safe. Thank you to everyone who stayed on the live stream, who spoke up, who cared." A ripple of emotion passed through the room. She swallowed, then added, "And if someone else feels scared like I did, please don't hide. Someone will listen. Someone will help." The students stood. Not some, all. A full auditorium standing ovation. For the quiet girl no one noticed until today. And Brianna. Her punishment was public. Not humiliating, but corrective. Community service. Counseling. A strict behavioral contract. Removal from her sports team. Her father tried pulling strings, but the school board had already seen the footage. Consequences were non-negotiable. The next day Emily walked through the hallway and something unbelievable happened. People smiled at her, sat with her, talked to her, treated her like someone who mattered. Because she did. And the closet, the one that once trapped her. The school replaced the door, added safety protocols, and Mr. Harris himself ordered a plaque beside it with a quote. Emily said during the assembly, "Silence protects the bully, not the victim." Sometimes the